We want to hear from you if any of you have ever taken Wegovy or any of the weight loss drugs and had success. We would love to hear from you. And even if you've had some of the side effects, the list goes on and on. We don't need to discuss that here. But there are many drugs that tout health benefits beyond, obviously, what nutrition can and can't do. What do you think is missing in the discussion about what's missing in the discussion about Wegovy or Ozempic and these weight loss drugs that is missing? I would think it's something like the blood sugar support from Phoenix Nutritionals that can help curb cravings, that can help balance your blood sugar. Why do you think that is? Well, we know why that's not being discussed in that same conversation. But why do you think people don't go there first? Because they just don't know?
Well, that's part of it. But in order to answer your question, we have to look at human nature.
Yeah. Well, that's an easy one. We want it fast.
We want it now.
Yeah.
In fact, we're on such a fast-track pace with life. We wanted it yesterday.
Yeah.
And so anything that promises a result with minimal effort, if any, sign me up.
Yeah.
But before we get into more specifics, let's consider one basic principle. And it doesn't matter whether you're using one of these new designer drugs, whether you're using a fasting program, whether you're using a calorie-restricted program. The faster you lose weight, the faster you will gain it back.
Yeah. Well, for example, when you helped me figure out what I was carb intolerant. I am carb intolerant. And you helped me lose 60 pounds. It took 9 months. Was the first 3 months hell? Yeah. Was the first month completely living hell? Kind of mentally. I had withdrawals from the amount of carbs I was eating. But look here, 5-6 years later, I'm still maintaining 170 pounds.
Yeah.
So that's a testament to that. That's kind of what you're saying.
Exactly. See, we don't understand how the body works. When you lose weight too quickly, the body perceives that as starvation.
Yeah.
And it thinks to itself, gosh, if he keeps this up, I'll be dead in another 3 months.
Yeah.
So the body starts to change its chemistry. It slows its metabolism down to a crawl.
Yeah.
And what happens is, the end result of that is you plateau.
Yeah.
And I saw a terrible video the other day. It was on YouTube. And this particular individual, she was saying, well, it's easy to break a plateau. You just eat less.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so she said, for example, if you're on a 1,200 calorie diet, she said, just go down to 900.
Yeah.
She said, you'll lose weight.
Terrible advice.
And then she said, when it plateaus again, go down to 700.
Terrible advice.
Terrible advice, because now you're in a starvation mode and your body is going to continue to conserve energy, to slow itself down, and you will never, ever reach your weight loss goal.
Yeah. And if you do, you're going to gain it back.
Yes.
And that's what the
Sure,
problem
as soon as you start eating again, the body's going to go, it's time to celebrate. And it's going to take all of those calories in the form of energy, and it's going to fat store those.
Yeah.
Because it's going to prepare for the next time this idiot does the same thing.
Well, there you go on that one.